Some people have never seen horses get their shoes on, so this video is for them. But also for you, if you're a new horse owner, or maybe thinking about becoming one. In this video, you'll be a fly on the wall as a professional horseshoer called a farrier goes to work. Horses don't have to be shod, but for mounted shooting, I prefer to use shoes on my horses for traction and stability in the arena. Most importantly, they need to be applied by a skilled farrier. You'll see the shoeing process for both of my mounted shooting horses. Our conversation is impromptu and natural. Along the way, we discuss things like choosing the right horse, hoof structure, horseshoe principles, and how they affect performance, and the importance of exercise. At times, we don't talk at all. We simply watch and learn. You'll see how the horses cooperate even when they don't feel like it, and how playful they can be sometimes. You'll also see why Sandy, the barn dog, loves it when the farrier comes around. Let's go see how Zach is doing. He's been shoeing these horses since I purchased Striker about 1.5 years ago, and he was already taking care of Striker's feet for his former owner. Zach shoes them every 6 weeks and does a great job. He's a horse owner and a competitive roper as well. He's great about giving me a heads up on any potential issues he notices, which I really appreciate so I can follow up on those things. He's also excellent at explaining details, like the design and purpose of a horse's hooves.
Your front feet are mainly your paddles for your direction and steering. That's why they're a little bit bigger, a little bit rounder. More round, if you will, than your back feet. They're a little bit more sleek, a little bit more to a point. They're built for getting in the ground and firing out. So all the power comes from their back feet firing out. Hence the reason why their feet are a little bit more sleek on the back. They're typically a hair smaller, comes a little bit more point.
Zach's starting with Mocha this morning, and Striker's already asking if he's next. Yes, Striker, you're next. So thanks for being ready, buddy. I was just telling Zach about the video you and Mocha made with my friend Chris at the Tombstone shoot.
Chris came down from Pennsylvania. I met him in Tennessee. I said, hey, if you come down, we've got this Tombstone shoot. You can totally take one of my horses, and got you all set up. And
He loved it, huh?
he took me up on it, which was great. I let him choose between Striker and Mocha, actually. I said, hey, take your pick. You know, they're both good. They both can win. They're both fantastic horses.
Yeah.
So he picked Mocha, and he did really well on him.
That's awesome.
Of course, Striker did awesome.
Did he?
Yeah, he had the fastest time on 2 out of the 3 stages.
Really?
Yeah. So I'm like kind of mid-level, you know, as far as the skill set goes. But it doesn't matter on that horse.
No,
He's
he'll
just
put
so fast.
Put you in the same spot every single time.
He's fantastic.
It's hard to train.
It is. Yeah, he's training me. That's what's happening for sure.
That's the way I started with roping. I mean, you find a horse that's kind of been there, done that, even with anything, barrel racing, roping, shooting, tie down, anything. Like if you're up and coming, finding a horse that's been there, done that, kind of seen all the sights and sounds, helps you out if you're kind of in the intermediate stages of starting the rope, or because they'll be consistent for you. They'll put you in the same spot every time. And a lot of people don't like to get a little bit older horse, but when you're starting out, I tell you what, getting a little bit older horse that's a little bit more seasoned is the way to go. Oh, Bubba. Oh. Oh, Bubba. A little fidgety today.
Is he pulling and pushing on you? I can't tell really, but you can feel it. You got a full slate of Canadians?
I do. They're filing in. They're not really matching your shoulder angle on your front foot to your pastern, you know what I mean? So from your pastern to your shoulder angle on your front feet, his shoulder angle here, match this angle here. Conformationally, as they're standing there, if they're completely square, you'll have an angle match between their shoulder angle and their pastern angle, which from their pastern angle down, it should be a straight line all the way to the ground.
But shoulder angles change on the horses, don't they, depending on the horse?
Typically, yes, they.
Because I know his is different than his.
Yeah, he's got kind of a little bit more straight up and down shoulders. Striker's a hair bit more laid back. You know, he's kind of a little bit more like this, and he's just a little bit more.
And so would you still match it?
A little bit more stood up of an angle.
So you still would match that in that case?
Yes,
okay, all right.
Yeah.
Interesting. And what does that do to speed and agility?
I mean, it makes sure that they get everything that they can out of their body, because if their angle's off just a hair, I mean, they're gonna feel it over time. Lameness will, you know, they're gonna feel it. Kind of like us putting on, like, I don't know, like when you're a kid, you put on your dad's pair of cowboy boots and you walk on the inside of your feet, your dad walks on the outsides of his feet, and you walk in his boots all day, which forces you to walk in the outside of your foot all day, which you're used to walking on the inside. You're gonna be kind of sore at the end of the day. Proper balance, proper angles, matching the horse from the bottom up pretty much is key to soundness and keeping your horse perform in really tip-top shape. I mean,
most horse owners even know that kind of stuff, or is that
most horse owners do.
Yeah.
Some horse owners kind of know it, but they're like, I mean, there's always, I mean, being a farrier is kind of tough because there's always going to be a guy that's cheaper than me. So, I mean, there's a guy running around that charges $85 for a full set. But how many horses I've had to show up after his work and fix it. We had our troubles there for a little bit. We're striker at the beginning and kind of figured it out. Got his behind toes squared off just a bit. He's not reaching as far. And we've seen improvements with that. They haven't really seen shoes come off.
Yeah, that's right.
Also, some horses just have a little shorter back, longer legs. They're just prone to pulling shoes. Stuff like that, you really can't. I mean, you can try and fix it, but the odds of laming up a horse trying to fix that or goes a little higher than just grabbing little roll of duct tape and kind of putting that bumper on his foot like you do. I mean,
Yeah, I just build those duct tape bumpers and put them on before he does a run. And it really helps prevent his hind feet from clipping and pulling his front shoes off. Seems to work really well. I take them off right after though, because it's not good for the heel circulation to leave them on very long.
I typically will set it back if a horse is having breakover problems, but you won't see me set it back too far. And if they're having too bad breakover problems, we'll do like a specialty shoe, like an Avanti. It's got that external rim.
He's being good for you now.
Yeah.
Oh, spoke too soon. Right when I said it.
Oh, Bubba.
Dog's gonna be happy with that one right there.
Shit, yeah. I don't know what it is about the frogs. I think it's like probably the texture mixed with the smell of all the horse poop.
Just attracts the dogs.
Love it. Bubba. Oh boy. Yeah, Wednesday to Sunday, I was off. Kind of hung out with some family. We took the side-by-side out to the desert. And went quail hunting.
Bunch of them out there.
Yeah, I got 5 with 1 shot.
You did what?
Yeah, I killed 5 quail with 1 shot.
That's lining them up, huh?
Yeah, I mean, didn't plan on it. They kind of all flew off in a little pretty tight covey, and I just put a bee on one, and 5 of them fell out of the sky.
I've never heard of that.
No, me either. I got a picture of it too. Carly almost had it on full video, but I like that tree though. A little muddy for me.
Striker's kind of staying close, paying attention to what's going on, but he keeps hiding his head. I don't think he really wants to be seen.
Well, it was a nice foot.
Yeah, it was pretty good before he walked in the mud. I left the hose running again over there by
Oh, you
accident.
did?
Yeah. I water that tree with the hose, and invariably lately I've been really bad.
About forgetting
I
it.
think I left it for probably 40 minutes yesterday, full beam ahead just in this area.
Dude. Slide me my box, please.
Yeah. You didn't want to let that foot down again, huh?
Yeah, no. Once I got it, I kind of want to keep it.
All right, buddy. Let's go get your partner here. All right, good job, Mocha.
I said, Striker, how are you, sir? And he's like, looking good, feeling good.
He had an answer for you, huh? Yeah, he had a good weekend.
Let's see them paws there, Striker. Some horses just love their job, and there's nothing you can do from stop them from doing it.
That's him right to a T. I mean, it's taken me months to get to where I'm comfortable and consistent.
Yeah, I mean,
So,
some horses it takes you about a year. Some horses, you know, like 6 months. It all depends on the horse and the rider.
because it looks really hard.
Yeah, I took it all off.
Oh, you did?
Pretty thin right here. See how he's already at the apex of his frog there? So the apex of their frog is just kind of the very tip top. That's what we call that. Essentially, when you're trimming a horse, shoeing a horse, that's your guideline on kind of how far down to go, how much toe to take off, kind of where you're at in the foot. If you tend to go below the apex of the frog, that's kind of when you start to see horses get sore from being trimmed, being shod, getting cut too short. You go too far down, you'll see some blood, which then you run into more problems. So both of your horses grow pretty much the same. They don't grow a lot of sole. Although this last cycle, Mocha did grow quite a bit of sole and just had a bunch of chalky sole up in there, kind of needed to come out. But I mean, they technically don't grow as much sole as you'd like to see, but they maintain a good hoof wall growth, which keeps them, you know, fairly up off the ground. Once you see the sole kind of starting to hit the ground a little bit, you know they have sole pressure.
Yeah, it just seems like in here you didn't take nothing off.
Yeah,
right? Because
yeah, no,
I
right.
mean, he just doesn't grow it. You're saying as fast.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Like Mocha is completely different in that area. Like I took a lot out around there on Mocha, but then less back here. Horse foot's like a big map. Well, not a big map, but you know, horse foot size map. It'll definitely tell you where you're at. The anatomy is the most important part. Shoeing is just maintaining something. You know, all the work is in the angles and in the trim and making sure they're balanced. And like, yeah, you got to make sure your shoe's balanced and everything, but horse has got to be balanced underneath the shoe.
Yeah, and the anatomy of each horse is unique.
Yeah, and the anatomy, it changes with everything. Just like us, every one of our fingerprints is entirely different. Every horse's foot is entirely different, conformation wise, back link, I mean, like all conformation. Every horse is different. There's not one that you're gonna see that's the exact same. Pretty close, but none the exact same.
Starting to get a little bit of hair on them, but not a lot.
Yeah, no, are you blanketing them?
No, I did in Tombstone because it was colder, but no, not here. I'd like him to get some hair.
You like the winter coats?
Yeah, I mean, you know, just for natural reasons. I don't really have a reason to keep hair off.
I don't know.
And if I take him somewhere cooler, I like him to have some warmth.
Absolutely. Yeah, it must be staying a little bit warmer up here at night. It's kind of down where I'm at.
Is that right? You guys got some...
We've been in the 30s already, like 38, 39.
Oh, yeah. We haven't seen that.
More in the city here than... Stays a little bit more insulated here
I think so.
with all the asphalt and concrete.
Yeah, Tombstone was nice. They only we only got down to 40 at night. And normally you get below freezing this time of year.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I almost didn't blanket them. I was, you know, could have gone either way. I decided to go ahead and do it, but...
It's been a lot warmer on average this month than it was last year at this time.
It was beautiful. Actually got a little warm the last day down there. It was kind of too hot.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 81 here today.
Is it?
It's just pretty nice. I'm definitely digging the 80s and high 70s.
I bet you are.
Oh man.
Not dripping quite as much as you
not
normally do.
bad. You do one horse out here in the summer and your little shirt's wet. No striking.
Might get all that sidewall back this time.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping. Rude. Pretty good rock right there in his
Whoa.
commissure.
Yep.
That's probably causing a little bit of pain.
It buried up in there. Whoever's cleaning his hooves in the morning and doing a very good job. That's interesting. That side over there looks separated from the sidewall.
Where at?
Right in the back there. When you grab this chunk here, it's like there's a total separation. It almost looks like you pulled this out.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. He's probably got a bit of a thrush pocket down in there, just because there has been a little bit of, yeah, there it is. Just some flaky false sole down in there.
Those things have legs. They go on for a while when that happens, I guess.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I'll tell you, his shoe wasn't off very long, and it doesn't take long for problems to happen if their shoe's off, huh?
No, it doesn't.
Sandy, are you excited? Huh? You finding some good stuff over there? You finding some good stuff to eat?
That thing was tiny the last time I was here, or saw her anyways. Isn't that the same? Is that your daughter's dog?
Yeah. Yeah. She's not even a year old, and boy, she figured out pretty quick. She likes it when the farrier comes by.
They love that stuff. I don't know
yeah.
what it is.
It's
They
great
love
stuff.
it.
Look at her take off. Yeah, that hoof's needing some work, it looks like.
Got a little bit in there. Striker.
Coming back for more, Sandy? It's okay. Come on. You can come and get one. Come find one. Come find a good one. Oh, there you go. Look at that.
It's raining horse hooves out here.
Doesn't get much better than that. She's happy. Striker, I can't tell if you like this rope where it is or if you're trying to move it. See what he's doing? Look at that. I think he wants it there.
Yeah, it's rubbing his eye.
Is that what it is?
And then he's playing with it on
Yeah,
his mouth.
he likes it. Look at that.
That's pretty funny.
Now he's showing off.
Look what I do. Look what I can do. Look at this shit. No, I scared myself. What was that? What was that?
It was pretty fun, buddy.
Oh, that's funny.
I'll tie you up to the trailer for fun more often.
He's like, I'm a reining horse. Watch me.
Yeah, well, watch me spin.
You're
flies there, buddy. Get your fly mask back on when we're all done. This junk out of your eye. There we go.
Better?
You got any ropings coming up?
I roped the other weekend, about 2 weekends ago.
Yeah?
Didn't do any good.
Where at?
Just down there in Maricopa.
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't roped in forever, feels like. They say that practice makes perfect, but perfect practice makes perfect. But how do you have a perfect practice when nothing's perfect?
Your horse is running good?
Yeah. She's doing great. She's 24 this year, so we're kind of, Carly's about to take her back over and just start doing some heading on her, and we'll do some like roping lessons on her. And she's almost about to be retired. She's just getting old, which, I mean, I do a pretty good job by riding her, and so does my wife. She rides her when I can't, and it kind of keeps her going. You stop using them, then they kind of just slowly start to deteriorate. It's kind of like us. You know, we get older, then we start just sitting in couches and sitting on our chair. And when we're like super old, don't really want to do nothing, and you kind of just sit there and start, you know, deteriorating because you're not using your body anymore. You're not. Same thing with older horses. They still want to do it. You just gotta go out and still do it for them. You know, at least take them out and ride them and get them out of their stall. And even if they're retired, I mean, they still need to get out and still need to stretch their legs. Because if you don't, then you're going to run into more problems, and then lameness, and then...
Yeah, that's right. They need to move. They're big animals in any age. They got to keep moving.
Kind of like, you know, like, kind of work out, keep going, and stay feeling good, you know, like they stop getting worked. Start losing that muscle mass. They start losing, you know, like... And they just eat the whole time. Striker!
Is he pulling on you? Hey, Sandy, quit. Sandy. So that other back foot turned out okay?
Yeah.
That separation I was talking about, it's not a problem, huh?
No, it's kind of a bigger piece of exfoliating sole. Kind of see that a little bit more when it cools off and the moisture holds in the ground a little bit better. See some softer feet. It's nothing bad. And his tail with me. just something you kind of want to get out of there. Don't really get it out, you kind of crack up and create some thrush pockets, and just over time it could cause abscesses. It's definitely going to cause some sole pressure, make them a little bit more sole. Their weight-bearing structures are their hoof wall, their bars, and their frog. So if you got kind of like to keep the majority of their weight on those structures there, because if you don't, you'll see a lot of lame horses.
So you'll pick that up and get that out of there.
So they typically, in Canada, would prefer a little bit bigger shoe. I've noticed a lot of Canadian farriers, you know, I was always taught center stock, center heel, you know, kind of right in here. So you want your heel of the foot kind of running right in the center stock, give some room for expansion. They do that, but then they'll put on a shoe bigger and they'll run the heels all the way across. So like the heels are almost touching each other like this.
And it'll be wider back there?
On a normal shoe. No,
Oh.
I mean, they're almost like trying to make an egg bar out of a normal shoe. So they're taking a bigger shoe and tucking those heels in so where it's like almost around, and that's how they like to do things up there. I mean, if you stop and think about it.
It's a style thing or what?
Yeah, but if you're going to stop, so if you're going to stop on this shoe, you're gonna have less resistance from side to side. You see, if you like, rather than if your heels are tucked in like this and you go to stop, you're gonna have this inner rim right here, all that drag, and you're just gonna stick.
Yeah, that's right. You gotta break an anchor. It's an anchor essentially.
Yeah, you run into that, and you run into people that's the same thing. They'll put a rim shoe on the back, on the backs. When a horse goes to set up and kind of stop, or like say you're coming around the corner getting ready to rope a steer and your horse has to set up and slide, they're not going to slide, they're going to stick and they're going to bounce. And then you're going to have all this, it's going to create a lot of pressure on their joints, their hocks, their fetlocks on their back legs if they're not able to kind of set up and just kind of come into their stop rather than just... Tail driving me nuts.
Yeah, I noticed it was kind of right up in your business there.
Striker.
You know what he does to me lately?
Oh.
He'll put his butt towards me when I try to catch him.
This guy?
Yeah, it's a new thing, you know. He's just like, yeah, I don't have to do this.
We actually just had a horse leave, went back home, had, you know, problems with him, trying to halter him and trailer him and this and that. And same thing, we'd walk into the stall and he'd turn his butt to us and he's acting like, you know, flipping his tail, like he's like, no, stay the heck away from me. And so eventually you kind of just, we'd bop him on the butt and then kiss to him and we'd have a treat. You bop him on the butt and he like turns around, but then you kiss to him and show him the treat, then he'll kind of turn around and come towards you, give him the treat, and then you kind of put the halter on him. You do that. We did that for, I don't know, a day. And then we'd go in there and he'd turn our butt to us and we'd just kiss at him. Wouldn't even whap him, wouldn't even nothing, like kiss at him. He'd turn around and we'd walk up and catch him. Like they kind of figure it out.
They figure it out pretty quick if you do it the right way. It sounds like the reward and the cue are pretty important, not just the punishment.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sandy's funny. Every time she grabs another hoof, she kind of looks side eye at you and makes sure you're not saying nothing and kind of slinks off. Like
That's awesome.
she's taking something pretty valuable and she wants to make sure you don't get after her.
It's still okay that I take this.
Yeah. Like in her dog world, she can't believe it. She's like, these guys are giving me this for free.
You're letting me just do this? That's so funny.
I can't believe I can just get any. It's like a smorgasbord, right?
Yeah, sure.
It's a free buffet.
No doubt. A free buffet.
You back for more, Sandy? Back for more? She's checking out your truck now, sniffing every inch of it.
The places that I show up that have like barn cats and stuff like that, their cats will jump up in my rig and hang out, and pretty funny.
Yeah, it's something new.
I like the smell in there.
And they're curious.
Yeah. Oh.
We got a event coming up in mid-February it's kind of funny, you know, these things are normally spaced apart on the weekends and different things, and and there's others, but the three main events that happen between December and February are all in February, all right in a row, all in Queen Creek. And it's interesting, it's going from the 14th, I think, till the 22nd.
Oh, wow.
So it's, what is that, 8 or 10 days or something?
Yeah.
Of just non-stop shooting. And it's 3 different events back to back. Is there ropings like that where it goes on for just 10 days?
Not really.
No?
No.
Like you're roping every day?
No. Not really anything like that. There's they do have like bigger ropings that kind of last a little longer than others. But nothing like, I mean, I guess the finale in Las Vegas, the World Series finale, it's like, I want to say it's like 4 or 5 days worth of roping, but every day it's a different roping.
Yeah, different entity putting it on.
Yeah. Well, no, different number. Like all same entity, but
Oh, okay.
different number ropings. Like kind of how like you guys have classifications.
Yeah.
And ropers do too.
So you won't rope every day then, because you're only in a certain category.
Yeah, exactly. Oh. Oh.
What you got there, Sandy? What you got there? Hmm? Gotta make this last 6 weeks. Don't eat it all today. She's like, maybe he could come every 3 weeks and just do one horse each time. Spread my buffets out a little bit.
Spread the buffets out a little bit. Striker, stand up.
You leaning on you?
Yeah. He's giving it all to me.
A lot of weight on each paw there. Yeah, I've been taking lessons from a gal out west, and she's just teaching me to ride a lot better.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I need it. I mean, if you're gonna be riding a horse like this, you gotta give him proper direction, or it's just gonna frustrate him. And
It is.
he's teaching me a lot, but I gotta do my part and learn and accept what he's doing. She's been great.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she's really talented. She's just got the ability to tell you different ways, you know, until it finally sinks in.
Yeah, some people can teach that stuff because it's not easy to learn, let alone teach it. Like takes a lot of hours learning it, and you know, figuring out your horse and kind of how to put him where he needs to be, and you know what I mean. Like it's a lot of work on your part as well as the horse.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're kind of really dependent on your partner out there, and your partner's your horse. Which in mountain shooting is awesome because you're really dependent on yourself. You know, you're yourself and your horse. You're not out there team roping where there's 5 minds out there going down the arena.
You're right, yeah.
So you got 2 horses, 2 guys, and a steer.
Everybody thinking something different.
Everybody's probably thinking something a little different. And so it's, yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Just 2 brains out there is a little more to. It's all on you. It's all on you, and more, and that's good in a way.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
That's why I quit playing baseball and started playing golf.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in high school, like, I don't know, I like to win. And we weren't winners as baseball players. I was like, I'm gonna go play golf. I'm doing individual sport, you know?
Yeah. If I lose, I want it to be my fault.
That's
And if I
exactly
win,
right.
we're gonna learn how to win.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, check out my fender. I gotta go get this thing.
Oh yeah. Look at that.
Just kind of peeled it off.
Blowout.
There's like rivets. See the rivet holes?
Yeah.
Just kind of pulled it off. These things are, I don't know, I wish they'd put a little better fenders on these things like they used to on the old steel trailers.
Right. Nothing's made to last anymore.
Yeah.
Nothing is made to last.